For today's cup of coffee with scream. There wasn't as much screaming today.
No, until we sat down and then the dog.
Yeah, and the dog's over there. If you hear weirdness on kids' microphone, it's a dog nose.
Yeah.
It's a dog nose.
If you hear weird audio, that's the dog.
But thank everybody for the wonderful comments on the oldest kids, video that we did. I thought it was interesting. We tried to tell y'all it's like a college professor. We did warn you.
It's a lot more educated than her and I. It's a lot more better of a discussion versus
It's
the ones
just
that we
different. And it's like there are so many rabbit holes that anybody could go down because he knows all this stuff about the paranormal and supernatural just like we do. I think it's genetic. I really do.
Yeah.
But he did such a good job, and I appreciate him taking the time and the effort to come up here, because that was some days with the issues that he has, some of the health issues he has, that was a huge accomplishment for him.
For him to actually drive up here.
Yeah. So continued prayers, please.
Yes, please.
And
Prayers are always needed and appreciated.
yeah, the needed.
Yeah.
And today we're going to tell the story that we didn't tell the other day. There we were, minding our own business on Mother's Day, which was Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And it's a mile from our house to my mother's.
Yeah.
1 mile.
It's about a mile drive from our house to Nana's.
No,
And then at the end of this one road that we turn off to go to Nana's, there is a stop sign because there's like a fork in the road there.
Yeah.
You can either go one way or the other.
Yeah.
We were stopped, just perfectly sitting still at the stop sign because we saw other car was coming. So that's what you do at a stop sign. You stop.
Yes.
And we weren't even in front. The stop sign was still in front of us.
Yeah.
I had that much room, and here, 90-some-year-old woman in a car.
Land boat car.
Comes hitting us. She says that she couldn't see because of the sun or whatever. You lay down the horn, all that. And there she was, just kept on hitting us.
Yeah.
And he even stopped. Y'all talked, and that's how we found out that she said that she couldn't see because of the sun. The sun was shining in her eyes, and didn't even back up to readjust herself and just kept on going.
The sun was behind the mountain.
Yeah.
Because that part of the valley here, there's a mountain.
Mm-hmm. So that was not the reason.
No. And it's like, it puts you in, I don't know why I get in all these moral and ethical dilemmas so frequently. I think it's just the world today. And it's one of those, she's like, oh, please don't do this. Please don't do that. Let's go up here. I mean, we had to go off of the road. Just went to her house, which was like 500 yards.
Yeah.
Because where we were, had we sat there, it would have been a hazard had other cars come along. And we've got people that up through here that drive like idiots.
Yes.
She was not driving like an idiot. She was on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah. She was in our lane.
Uh-huh.
She was turning.
Thank God she wasn't going fast.
Yeah, she was doing Mach 5 as she usually does.
And so get up there and, was talking to her, and she's like, I don't have insurance on that car. Can we just settle this out of pocket? Da-da-da-da. And I was just like, whatever. Let her son talk to oldest kid, because it's actually his car. Mm-hmm. Because we we're in a kind of a bind with cars.
Yeah.
Everybody is. And so you get up there to the house, and it's like you get all these conflicts, like, oh, you've got to call and you've got to report this. So I called the police.
Uh-huh.
and reported it.
Uh-huh.
And the officer, it's not horrible. He estimated it about $500, don't know.
Yeah.
And it's these clips because nothing is made the way that it used to be. And so the bumper, I said, it's not going to fly off.
Oh, it's got a good dent in the bumper.
If it's driven, the airflow is not going to get under there and cause it to fly off or anything. And he's like, no, I don't think so. But if you think it might, you could duct tape it. The state police officer suggested that.
Yeah.
And it's like yeah, no.
No. We already have to do that with one of the cars. That is mandatory.
Yeah.
But this time it's just like, how could a state police officer be like, yeah, just duct tape it?
Mm-hmm. Well,
just duct tape it.
Because he lives here too.
Huh?
Because he lives in this area also. Mm-hmm. Welcome to Southwest Virginia. Where poverty came and stayed.
Just duct tape.
I mean, it
ain't gonna stay for long.
Well, you can combine them, but at NAFTA, that's what it was. I mean, honestly. But it was like, we were just trying to have Mother's Day meal.
Mm-hmm.
I know I ate 3 pieces of broccoli because it's like, because the cop would come here and then he was talking to old lady. And it's like, I have this automatic guilt. I don't know. Well, I do know part of how this is not going to be a therapy session. But it's like, even if somebody else did something wrong, somehow I feel like it's my fault.
Okay, you're not at fault here. It was purely on little old lady.
Yeah. Yeah. And me trying to deal with my mother, who is another little old lady. And the just anyhow, and then trying to deal with the insurance, and it's being made much harder than it's supposed to be. And,
Yeah. It's stupid. It's stupid.
But it's also really... the indoctrination. And when you observe yourself, and I observe myself quite frequently, and I don't think I'm the only one at this point with cops, even when they're nice and they're necessary and everything like that, I don't want to be around them.
No.
And it's really sad because it didn't used to be that way.
Well, it was a different world.
It was. It was a totally different world.
And that's the thing. We got to take into account how different the world is now compared to what it was.
Yeah.
People acted totally different than they do now.
It's just like, it feels like our reality has just been pulled out from underneath us.
It does.
I don't think it's just me that feels that way. And you see some of these things that's going on in the world, and it's like, it's distressing.
Very, very. Oh,
even when you try to not get in it, around it, watch it, it's sometimes there.
Yeah, because it will come to you.
Yes, it'll find you out. And I had found something wonderful, and I was going to say, as far as kid last night came in, and he had brought roses.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gorgeous. And he got them while they were on sale. Because I told him, as far as Mother's Day, I said, do not pay $60 or $70, which is a stupid price for flowers. We've got a cat attacking a box.
Yeah, let's take a pause for a second for that cat.
So I applauded Kid for being fiscally responsible.
$23 for a bouquet.
That was crazy. Now, he got them on sale, and they were like, what, $5?
Yeah. Now, there was some that was like $10, which I would have gotten, but
there's no need.
They weren't in a color that I liked.
They're cut flowers. They don't, you enjoy them. They're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as spending all that for cut flowers.
Yeah. But people spend a lot of money on stuff like that.
There's a lot of things that there's other things that are needed at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, everything has gotten so wonky. Oh, I know what it was. On Pluto TV, we have that on where we have Roku. There's all these different apps that you can get, and a lot of them are free. I think that Tubi is free. I mean, you have to register like your, email and different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't cost monies.
Right.
And so we had installed the app for Pluto TV, but we hadn't been using it that much until the other night, and Kid had found an episode of I Love Lucy.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think we ever used Pluto TV until...
Not much. And so Pluto TV has the full episodes of I Love Lucy. And I think that they had, wasn't it like Gunsmoke or something? They've actually got a lot of good stuff. They also have the X-Files.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've heard really good things about Pluto TV. It's just I never used it. And then it's like, oh shit, they actually have a lot of stuff that other streaming platforms don't.
Mm-hmm.
For free. All you'd have to do is make an account.
And watch the ads.
Yeah, which makes it a lot more like watching actual TV.
It does, but if you've wondered where the pharmaceutical ads went, it's on those sites. I can't tell you how many pharmaceutical ads I saw in just 2 episodes of X-Files.
That's crazy.
Everything is right now.
That makes sense. That they would be shipped to like streaming services like Pluto or Tubi or...
There's always a catch.
Yeah. Always a catch.
People, and it's like, there are ads that I don't mind. If it's a new product that I'm unaware of, anything like that, okay, whatever. Advertisement used to be creative. It used to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fig Newton. Do the big Fig Newton.
The big Fig Newton?
Yes. Here's the tricky part.
Okay.
And, I mean, it was just... They were fun. The jingles were great. And what happened to that kind of creativity? People didn't mind watching ads like that.
People got burnt out by online stupidity because everybody in the art community online tried to make rules where you couldn't do this, you couldn't do this, you couldn't use this as a reference. Oh, you couldn't copy this style. Oh, you couldn't take any inspiration from this style because I would be stealing somebody else's style. It was a whole array of basically brain rot, social justice,
right.
Fucking performative bullshit, moral superiority, brainwashing a bunch of online artists that were susceptible because we were all young at the time.
I am so hoping
therefore burning out any creativity that we had that was just organic.
Since we have gotten out of that age of Pisces, and who knows how long it's going to take to undo what has been done.
Oh, it's going to take quite a few years.
Yeah.
It's not going to be impossible, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah. And it was just like I had read something on X there today. God, it was hilarious. That the reports of the microplastics in people's system and everything, because every day there's a new, Chicken Little, the sky is falling thing.
Mm-hmm. They got to do that to keep people on edge.
Sure. And that the reason that the results appeared to be so high was because of the gloves that the researchers were wearing. And so when you think about it, it's like, okay, you've got kids that were educated in the public schools. Then they went on to the indoctrination camps that are being run by Marxists and communists. The ability for them to have independent, rational thought is very low. And are we going to live out the movie Idiocracy? I mean, you've really got to question these things.
I don't know, because I've never seen that movie, I don't think.
Well, we need to watch it fully. I've seen so many clips. You can see so many clips, you feel like you've watched the whole movie.
Yeah.
But it was, this guy had gone some kind of time slip or whatever, And he ended up in the future where everybody was so damn dumb that he was made president of the world or whatever. And it wasn't like that he was the sharpest tool in the shed to begin with.
Well, shit.
Yeah, in the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. How do we undo all this? And it's not a matter of getting into the doomer stuff and all that, because that is one of the tricks that the devil does want. He wants people to despair. I'm like, okay, this is a mess that is totally beyond humans' ability to deal with. So, wonder what God's going to do.
I don't know. Because it's going to be something massive.
Yeah. But to reel it back a little bit, to sit there and go, what can I do today? How can I make somebody's world a little bit easier? And it's like we went and, took oldest kid to his therapy appointment and stuff, and just being together as families. And we were discussing that also, as far as where did that concept come from, instead of generational homes that they used to have, or living very close to your family, which that's how I grew up. To you've got to do everything without any help. You've got to send your kids to a babysitter instead of having a relative that you know and trust take care of them. That's insanity.
Well, that came from people moving away from places, not really having family members to close by to take care of said children.
Right.
Because they're so wrapped up in whatever career, trying to make money.
Mm-hmm. And priorities.
Uh-huh.
And it was one of the things that, yes, my mother worked, and it was her choice. It was whatever they wanted to do on that. But my grandmother, I stayed with my grandmother, and that was incredible for me, because so much, and I'm like, I love that stuff. I wish, of course, I was a small child, wish I had written down, but to be shown by her, not only crafting ideas, but as far as how to cook, how to sew, how to do different things. If it was raising chickens and gathering eggs and walking to the farm every day to do these things. Just, that's living. It's not sitting in front of a screen.
Right.
Hell, I'm old now, and these days that's all I can do is sit in front of a screen. But I've done stuff.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it I wasn't supposed to do. But God in His mercy, I survived.
Mm-hmm.
But some of these other children, they've not had that.
No.
And it's concerning. It really is.
So you have a bunch of people bumbling and fumbling out there in big ways.
Mm-hmm. And that is one thing about Appalachian culture, because we are still very family-oriented. Mm-hmm. It is God and family. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, as far as friends and stuff, you have acquaintances. You can form friendships, but your family's also your friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that that's a bad thing. Why would you not want somebody that loves you, to tell you the truth, to correct you when you need it, to encourage you, to guide you? You know the ins and the outs on all of it, on the relationship. And I understand not everybody's family is capable of doing that. Mm-hmm. And like I said, ours is faith-based. The fact that, oldest kid, now, are there, as far as, I don't want to say conflicts, they're not really conflicts at all, just disagreements. Mm-hmm. As far as, where he is Catholic, I understand why he made the decision. I'm, trying to get him to understand the position that I'm in, why I don't choose Catholicism. Mm-hmm. But it's all Christ-centered. Go from there. Some of this other stuff is just much to do about nothing.
Yes. When you realize that the majority of stuff in this world is tools to separate us from human connection,
Yeah.
genuine human connection, you start to function differently.
Yeah. And to actually see people. And there's times you can't. And it's just like, or kid over there, when he's at work and they're swamped and stuff, he can't give somebody individual attention. There's people like me that a lot of times, I don't want individual attention. Just get the stuff to where I can go back home.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, am I antisocial? Or is it just that we have entered a phase that...
You're burnt out.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, I need some time alone, too.
Sure.
You know, everybody needs that time.
Yeah.
Everybody just needs some time to, like, just recoup, re-energize, and then they can get back out there.
Right.
Sometimes people just need to just recoup with themselves a bit so that they can interact with just even family members sometimes.
Sure. I mean, and that's just like, kid's been in his room most of the day, and I'm, other than me going, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't care what he's doing. I mean, you know, I ain't trying to micromanage him. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm laying here eating pork rinds and watching TV. What do you want? What is it?
I don't want anything. I just wanted to know that you were there and okay. That was it.
Yeah. So what'd you want? Did the cat barf in the floor again? Did the dog bring in shit?
Oh, God, we won't even go down that. It just disgusts me.
Oh, this is the doggo's first lightning thunderstorm, I think.
Oh, is it storming?
Yeah.
That's why the energy felt so weird.
Oh, and he's hearing the thunder and the lightning, and so he's, he's on guard. We've got a guard dog. He actually does really well as a guard dog.
He does. And it was weird because youngest kid's father had visited there the other day. He was just, outside. The dog barked the entire time that man was on this property.
Not the entire time.
Except when you took him
I
out
took
there.
him out there, but he didn't want to go to Dad. I had to pick him up and bring him to Dad.
Which was odd. It was.
And then he barked up a storm and was dramatic as fuck after I got out of therapy.
Uh-huh. So, Doggo is picking up on something. We don't know what.
This is why dogs are better than cats, because at least cats will just let you leave you to your own devices most of the time.
Yeah, they'll just sit there and go, yeah, there it is. Good luck with that.
Yeah, they'll stare off in a corner and not tell you a single thing. Dogs will actually bark and go on.
Yeah. So it's just been more interesting. And I think it was North Node Dan that did try to give me a forewarning on this about the next couple of weeks. We've made it through one, so maybe after this week.
Next 4 weeks?
Next couple of weeks.
What's the next couple of weeks?
Well, we've already made it through one, so I don't know. Holler at Dan. He's over there on X. Yeah.
You can't give me just a basic.
That was the basic.
This is some shit that's going to happen.
No,
Pluto's
it wasn't
angry
specific.
right now, so it's going to go on for about a few more weeks.
Other than going, it's going to get weirder. All right, that's it.
I'm wanting details, but thank you. Okay,
you can't. You're wanting something that can't be given to you. Just
it's not that it can't. It's that it won't.
No, on stuff like that, I mean, with planetary alignments, it's like, okay, this is with this and this and this and this. Okay. And you just sort of brace for impact, and that's it.
Okay.
Like Mother Teresa said, if you, was charity, well, she didn't say charity begins at home, but it does. It's like if you want to, as far as to show someone Christ, go and sweep their house. Mm-hmm. It's always talking, it's the doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, do you want to tell the peoples where we can be found? We didn't, see, oldest kid does not know our routine.
Did you give him a rundown of it?
No, because it was just different. Because he's not you. That's our thing. He and I will develop a different thing.
Okay. If you like this video, leave a like, comment. Holy crap, that bolt of lightning was clear, and it was, damn, that was bright.
Well, that's why we're wrapping up.
Thank you all for joining us. Check her out on X, BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, Rumble.
Yeah.
Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble's over there. So
We'll see you all on the next time.
know that
On the
you are
next run.
loved.
Thank you all. Have a good.
Treat other people the way you would like to be treated.
Uh-huh.
I think kids as freaked out with the storm as the dog
That
is.
was bright. I wish you saw it.
I'm glad I didn't.
It lit up the window.
Yeah. Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yeah.
Bye.